Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome to episode 9 of my 6-player free-for-all Age of Wonders 3 playthrough series. In this series, myself and 5 AI opponents set to Emperor difficulty are playing a true free-for-all game in which there are no set teams. In this series, I'm playing as the Nomad Sorcerer, Quora the Desert Rose. In our last episode, we managed to reclaim our fallen throne city, and you can see here we've now got control of Ayla Afur, which again was our throne city. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a few more turns until we finished absorbing it. Just a reminder, we unfortunately lost our throne city to the forces of Melenis, but as that happened, we also managed to get Melenis out of the game, and we now have control of Melenis' throne city, and it's been migrated over to a nomad town. And so we should hopefully now be able to begin a pretty decent snowball at this point in terms of kind of gaining that momentum. We've now got, a number of very powerful cities. We're continuing over here with Quora herself to kind of continue expanding and exploring. We've made a good relationship with this elven city, hopefully to get a vassal over there in the near future. And we're going to just keep going. There's lots of things over here. You can see plenty of resources to obtain and structures to clear. So good opportunities on that side of things. And then we're sending Karzan back this way. There's an undead outpost here to reclaim, or I should say, to take over. And then we're going to head over and try to reclaim our former Orcish vassal, which unfortunately Melenis was able to take control of previously as well. So lots of things over here for us to do. And then on this side of things, we've gained quite a bit of power with our Theocrat and our rogue heroes. Now we're working on making an alliance with Caradon Duraga, our Draconian Theocrat opponent. We've got a peace treaty going, and we're hoping to maybe proceed into a full alliance. So we'll have to see if that becomes possible. But either way, we're going to see if we can keep the momentum going and get started on the episode very shortly here. But before I do that, I did just want to give a quick shout out to Insert Username, who had a great suggestion on the previous episode. I was wondering, and I had kind of said it out loud, if we go back to our throne. So, of course, the way to be eliminated from the game is to have your throne city taken and to have your main leader die. And so I was worried that since my throne city was down, I didn't migrate it anywhere. And of course, even migrating your throne takes a couple turns. So in those few turns, you're very vulnerable. Now, I've reclaimed the throne city, and you can see it is, in fact, the throne city here with that little icon. And when I click on it, as I did earlier, it does say Throne of Quora. But since I'm in the process of absorbing it, I don't actually know if that, counts as my throne city being up. I'm assuming it does, but what Insert is suggesting I could do is, make a note of this and then come back once I've finished the series, just to avoid any, breaking of sort of the Ironman game mode here, and double check and see if I were to let Quora die in battle while this city is being absorbed, would that count as losing the game? And that's a great idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a note for myself and come back once this series has been completed, and then I will try and see if that actually is the case. So also, if anybody is aware of the having a situation like this and knows what that would mean in terms of the throne city being back in your control but still being absorbed, if your leader dies, what happens? So if you know, please leave a comment. All right, well, thanks to Insert for that great suggestion, and we're going to jump into the episode. So as I mentioned here, Quora, unfortunately not enough movement to grab those haste berries right now. So what we're going to have to do instead, I think, is probably clear a few structures and then double back and maybe grab the haste berries. That said, clearing out this, I think this is a Heart of the Tropics, if I remember right. That would probably be worth doing. I mean, there's so much good stuff over here to clear out, so we can really kind of have a field day, I think. All right, so we're at peace with a Finderlan. Again, we had a lot of joint offers. We do have a decent amount of gold left, but before I do that, let me just see who can still move. Okay, great. So our Theocrat is still mobile. And very cool development. I almost forgot, but our rogue was able to gain an Ignoculus, and that was from our spell here, Summon Fantastic Creature. Some of these end up being tier 3 units, which is always really helpful. So we've got a good one in there with our rogue. And then our Theocrat has some very, very powerful units, including this Goblin Beetle Knight, very powerful tier 3 cavalry. So we're in really good shape. So now the question is, where do we want to go with these units? Because, of course, the plan is to see if we can make an alliance with Caradon rather than just going in for the kill on him. Oh, interesting. So the village of Barzan would like to become our vassal. I didn't even realize that. I had forgotten to click this. Let me know if you're ready to talk. You know what? Let's do it. It's going to take a lot of our gold, but I think it's worth doing. You know, we have now a pretty powerful vassal over on this side of things, which could help us out, serve as a bit of a base of operations. Unfortunately, there is this structure here that would be nice to clear out because it's obviously a direct threat to our vassal, but that would certainly be a nice thing to do. Look at this, a Floral Weaver. That's a spider variant I'm not familiar with. Oh, and it can evolve into an Elder Floral Weaver. That's cool. So maybe one of our heroes heads over that direction, and the other could go left. So we could have one go right, one go left. That's an option. I'm thinking maybe the Theocrat goes this way, and my Rogue goes this way. I think that's what we'll do. So let's head over this direction. Nice. Okay, there's the City of Caradons. Does have a Forbidden Sanctum. Again, I just don't think we are quite strong enough for that at the moment. So why don't we double back with our... I think we've made peace, right? And this one we are hoping will become our vassal eventually. So we could head over and start clearing out some of these structures if we really wanted to. I think that's a great idea. So let's do that. We will just move everybody over. We'll head down this direction. Theocrat can go there. Again, I would love to eventually get my Theocrat into the Shadow Realm, perhaps, just to see if then we could really get a good foothold going in there. So Barzan, we're good. So now we don't really have enough gold to absorb anything, but that's fine. I really think that, like I said, getting that additional vassal is going to be really worth it. So we're going to head up here with our poor little dwarf prospector. We're going to go see if we can find anything underground, do some mining. Maybe get some extra gold that way. So I'm going to ignore those join offers, like I said. I just don't think between our resources and, you know, ability to develop them at the moment, not super strong. Karzan now, though, can jump on down and clear this guy out. So let's do that. And while we're in the neighborhood, we might want to clear out this additional structure. We've got two Tigran pirates, so we'll just do that manually. Alright, so this should be relatively straightforward here. The big thing would be to try and maybe get some experience with our Hunter Spider Baby, going for a bit of additional XP there to help with leveling up. And again, the idea being to evolve the Spider Baby into a Spider Queen. So we will just kind of move everybody up. Again, we don't have to play it super conservative here. We know we've got overwhelming force up against just a pair of tier 1 units that are just kind of, you know, standard sort of melee fighters. Really not a big concern there. So why don't we jump over with our Spider Baby and go for a webbing? Okay, resisted. That's fine. Now we'll just use some of our ranged attacks here to really soften them up. Very nice. I'm just looking to see. This does a minimum of 7 and a maximum of 11. Minimum of 6, maximum of 10. So yeah, we'll go with this one. Very nice. And you know what? Armelia can step over and get a kill. Nice. Doesn't usually get the chance to do that, so... let's do a bit of a charge here. Yeah, we can get that flaming charge going. You know what? I wouldn't even mind just hitting them once, actually. There it is. Nice. Okay, we took some damage, but now I want my Ogre Savant there to get in there. Do some big damage here. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got control of this little outpost. We're gonna have to purge it over to nomads, I think. Very good. And now we can clear out this creation node since we are here. I think it would be good to do that. Karzan can do this. Interesting. We've got a Satyr Flautist, tier 2 support unit that does have charm. It's kind of cool. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any abilities that would allow us to gain them on our side. So we will just have to go for the kills. Kind of the old-fashioned way here. Alright, well, let's drop a heal on our rock. Since we're able to. I'm going to just hop right over here. Let's see what kind of damage we 3 to 5 versus minimum of 2, maximum of 4. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. There it is. Rock can step over and do some damage there. And then why don't we step up with our smuggler. Do a bit of damage this way with our rifle. There it is. Melee has already done its thing. Ogre can step up. You know what? Let's just hang out in defense mode. And the spider baby might as well advance too. Maybe help out with some webbing. Ogre doing a good job, tanking the damage. Getting the kill there. Ouch, that kind of hurt. We took some pretty good punishment there. Fortunately, our heal is not ready yet to use. So what I'm going to do instead with the spider baby is cruise around behind. We can go for the web, or we could just try and do big damage here. Let's do that. Nice, there we go. Good chance to use to use Karzan to get the finish here, so let's do that. Nice. Alright, great. So that takes care of that. You can see that this Flow Rock Quarry's already been cleared out. Be nice to go for this Sphinx, but I think Karzan's squad might just need to build up a little bit more, you know, especially if we can evolve that spider. I think that would really help us. So good level up, though, for Karzan. He's now level 7. Let's see. Oh, man, we've got lots of good choices for him. He's got quite a bit of casting points right now as well, so we could potentially grab a pretty decent spell if we were so inclined. Something like Chain Lightning might be a good choice. I do quite like Chain Lightning. You know what? Let's do that. There we go. I mean, I do still want to get some of the upgrades that benefit the squad, but I think having some of that casting potential with Karzan is actually pretty darn useful. All right, let's see who else we can still move. The units by Quora are all done. Oh, here we go. We had another wisp we were still using to explore. Probably just check out what's up here, I guess. I'm just seeing where else we could go. I think that's probably going to be the best bet, so we'll go here. Kind of try and... Oh, there's some mana crystals. Okay, and then I think maybe we have a few more wisps. Let's see. Fire Cat can stay put. Nice. We are working on that slaver camp in our dwelling there. Let's see what else we got. Now, these guys here, we want to leave at least some of them to guard the city. That's kind of a must, I think. Just because we don't want a repeat of that same event. It'd be very nice to go and clear out this spawning structure down here. If I'm able to do that, then I'd be more comfortable bringing this city into the fold and having them join me, rather than just being a vassal. So maybe what I'll do, let's see, we've got Commoner, Spearman, Commoner. These ones have more experience, so I'm going to step them off. I'm going to leave behind 2 Commoners to guard the city, just to have something. And then these 3 can maybe start heading out. Try and go and help out maybe somewhere. Just trying to decide where that would be best. Well, let's head down to our vassal, and we can kind of figure out what we want to do with these guys. I think if we can add another unit or 2 in with them, we could have actually a reasonable fighting force. So that's kind of the goal with them. I mean, I know they're tier 1, but they could still be pretty darn useful for us, I think. I do see some refugees here. I'm going to grab those. So these guys can become our vassal eventually, which would be great. Let's grab those refugees. Nice. Ripura got a boost. And then let's keep following the water here just for the extra protection. Ooh, nice. Okay. There's some treasure. We can grab that next time. Meanwhile, over here, let's go check this out. See what's down this direction. Ooh, nice. Okay, something to contact. Let's see what it is. We'll have to wait till next turn, but this is looking pretty big. I'm guessing maybe a dwelling. Right, okay. And now Ripura is a full city that we have control of. We do have a Shadow Elf Touch that's guarding it. But in terms of production here, it might be nice to get something going. We really don't have the gold to do much, but Storehouse wouldn't be bad, increasing the growth rate. Again, I would like to eventually be able to produce some half-decent units here. Because I want to, like I said, start getting a foothold in the Shadow Realm. You know, whether I'm able to get a hero down here or not, I still want to build up an army. So maybe we should do a barracks, actually, and then we could produce a couple units. A Shadow Elf Apprentice wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let's do the barracks. Because I'm thinking this city may end up kind of being on its own, and we'll just have to explore without a hero. Much as I kind of hate to do it, I think that's what we might have to do. Okay, now this little guy was continuing to explore the Shadow Realm for us. So we'll just keep that going. I mean, no reason to stop. These wisps have been excellent to gain additional resources and make lots of connections. Oh, interesting. This is a hostile dwelling, a shadow demon dwelling. This is new from the last time that I played the Age of Wonders 3 with the Shadow Realm expansion. The shadow demons did not have their own dwellings. Boy, that's cool. So this would be more if you're playing an evil alignment, obviously, but very, very neat. So we're going to stay away from them because obviously we are not evil currently. And, ooh, and there's gold down there. We want to go grab that. So we'll hang out in the woods and then hopefully next turn, or the dense vegetation, I should say, and then we can head down and grab that. And they're obviously hostile to us because we have a maximum good alignment and they are not good. So, not a huge surprise there. I think we'll just keep going this way with our Wisp. Yeah, that's pretty good. Jump out there. See what else we got. I think that's pretty much everybody for movement. So, let's see what we want to do next. So, we've got School of Enchantment. Support units receive training to utilize the imbalance of electrical charges within the atmosphere. Support units gain the Inflict Stun ability. Melee and ranged attacks of units that have Inflict Stun can cause the target to be stunned. This one can be absolutely devastating. Your support units can become extremely powerful because if you think about it, right, every time you're throwing a ranged spell like a, Firebolt or whatever it is, you're potentially stunning the target. Like, that's unbelievably good. Again, that stunned unit cannot do anything basically for a full turn. So I think if we could get this going, that would be incredible. The other funny part is those ogres. That would mean that every melee attack they do has a chance to inflict stun, which is just pretty gross when you think about that. Yeah, I mean, this is an expensive one right now. It's going to cost us 6 full turns. But, I mean, just think of the power of that, right? And then maybe afterwards we go for the Node Serpent. I would love to eventually get the Eldritch Horror going. I mean, that would be very, very good. So let's do the School of Enchantment. Hopefully we can, maybe clear out that one of those Tigran, the Sphinxes, like one of these structures, and like one of these here, the Sphinx Temple, excuse me, is what I meant to say, and try and get some extra knowledge that way. I think that would be super helpful. Now, obviously, in all of our cities, we're just going to have to do merchandise for now. Hoden, of course, is our newly acquired city. We might be able to still, yes, we can still sell some stuff. So let's sell that Embalmer's Guild. And then that's going to do it for our turn, so we'll end it there. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I've proposed an alliance with Caradon, so I'm curious to see if he's willing to accept it. So we'll watch and see here. Regardless, it's very nice to have Melenis out of the game. What I find really interesting, too, is that we still got 2 full unknown opponents, right? We know that we've got the Dwarf Sorcerer Brock Goldran. He's not a big fan of us because of his evil alignment, so we're probably going to have to go to war with him at some point. Okay, Caradon has declined my proposal. That's a shame. Again, I probably have the muscle to just take him by force. I was kind of hoping to go for more of a diplomatic... again, I haven't, in any of my previous series in Age of Wonders 3, I haven't really done the diplomatic side of things because I've always played with either with set teams. And so I was kind of hoping to try for an alliance with him. You know, again, if I were just going for the brute force approach, I probably could have used my 2 stacks of heroes here to completely overwhelm him and just kill him that way, especially since I know where his throne is. It's right here. But, you know, I think I'll just continue to perhaps try for the alliance. Let's see. We are positive that if our relation improves, an alliance shouldn't be a problem, right? However, we cannot commit to this right now. Okay. Well, we can work on maybe trying to improve our relationship with him. Maybe we can gift him some mana or something. All right, so we've gotten better at governing nomads. Let's see here. Nomad Protector Military. Djinns can be produced in nomad cities with the Great Temple upgrade. Corrupted genies can be produced in ghoul nomad cities. Wow, that's cool. What's here? Nomad outposts, villages, and towns generate an additional 5 population for every baron hex in their domain. I mean, this would be great, but I kind of want to see what these djinns are. So let's go for that. Okay, we've had some items show up. Nice, okay. Hunter Spider Egg. Ooh, very cool. We've got a torso armor for Quora. So we'll keep the egg for, what is it, 8 turns, and then we'll have a good mount for Quora. Okay, we've got the Lizard on a Stick. That gives us Poison Spit for our Theocrat. And then that Cuirass is there. That's great. Summon Fantastic Creature is ready to go. We'll have to decide where we want to deploy that. Let me just check. Oh, you know what? And of course, I was going to say we could check our throne city and see if we could build one of those djinn now that we have access to it. Because we have a great temple there, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we might just have a regular temple now that I think about it. Hodin, we could probably just sell that Harvester's Guild next. Yeah. Because we don't have a great temple. So we'll have to try and build a great temple and see if we can produce some of those units. Just see how strong they are. I think that'll be really, really cool. I'm going to just check that diplomacy menu as well. Let's go back to Caradon. So really, we just have to improve our relationship with him. So if we were to negotiate, I wonder if we can, you know, just send him some mana. Like, let's gift him, like, 50 mana. And just see if that, you know, is going to maybe improve our relationship with him. Send it as a gift. I don't know how much that'll do, but I'm just curious to see what'll happen. So we'll send that as a gift. Hopefully that'll, you know, maybe improve our relationship with him a little bit. I think if we can get our Empire relations higher, maybe up to whatever's beyond trusting, perhaps then we'll be able to have that alliance. So we'll just keep working on it. You know, again, it's kind of a fun thing. I've never really done it before. Explored the diplomatic options, that is. So kind of a fun way to explore a game mechanic that I'm less familiar with. All right, well, why don't we grab this? Ooh, look at that. Okay, there's some animals down here creeping around. Ooh, an ancient ruin. Let's go explore that. And I believe we can just cruise in here without any real worry. Yeah, there we go. This must be a quest for somebody. So we could take that on. I think we have... oh, we don't have our ability to bring in units with convert yet. So that's too bad. It'd be nice to get one of these spiders because they can all evolve, I'm pretty sure, including the canyon crawler and that floral weaver. All right, so we will engage this battle with the spiders just because we're here. And then after the next turn, we will go for that ancient ruin. Just a good chance to gain some additional experience with our heroes here. One thing we got to watch out for is that Hunter Spider Baby, of course, can phase. And so we have to just remember that it's probably going to phase in behind us. We will do our classic strategy here. Throw the Touch of Faith on our Beetle Knight. Our most powerful unit at the moment. Spider Baby, I mean, again, we could start blasting him. Don't hate that at all. I'm a little worried if I charge out there that I'm going to basically put myself in a position where all the other spiders are just going to gang up on me. Which is kind of less than desirable, but... do that, and then we can step out and get the kill. Very good. We can charge in and attack the Floral Weaver. Very nice. Saber-Tooth Chariot can cruise over. Do a little work there. And you know what? Let's just kill the Floral Weaver. I know we're now exposed for a flank, but I don't think they're going to be able to do enough to kill anybody. There's a little bit. Oh yeah, that's fine. And the best part now is that our hero can step over and just drop a nice big juicy heal onto our cavalry there. And then we should be able to flank around behind with our knights. There it is. And, oh, we can blast this Arctic Wolf into oblivion if we are so... Oh, shoot. Oh, well, Lucky saved us. I was going to say I thought they were turned the other way for a second. I don't know why I thought that, but we didn't take any damage, so we're fine. We'll do a battle cry and then get the kill that way. There we go. Nice work. Good level up for our Saber-Tooth Chariot as well. Ooh, and look at that. Oh, so that wasn't... Okay, they were just guarding a treasure chest. Well, look at that. Extra golden mana. That's fantastic. Very happy to have the extra resources. Let's see what else we've got going on. So that summon fantastic creature, we just have to decide whereabouts we want to do that. We've got a few options. You know, I was thinking we could summon it to this group and try to make them a little bit more formidable for fighting. Another option would be we summon it into the Shadow Realm at Ripura, and then we've at least got something we can use to do a bit of fighting with. It'd be great to start clearing out structures around this city and getting a bit more power going. So let's do that. Let's try it here. Okay, we got a blue wyvern. So, not bad. Okay, it has inflict shocking. That's cool. Considered a dragon, of course. Does have a little bit of spirit weakness, but it has full shock protection, which is pretty good in the Shadow Realm because if we fight any other Shadow elf units, a lot of them can do shock damage. Boy, this thing is super strong. Guarded by a whole bunch of tier 3 Draconians. Shadow Sanctuary. Yikes. Alright, well, we'll just keep summoning units then because... Again, I think the more we can get a couple of units going there, that would be really good for us. Again, we're just going to try to build that up. That's why we're working on the barracks, and then we'll make a unit or two, and we'll try to have a fighting force that's ready to go. You know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, here we go. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's send these guys down, have them go through the Shadow Gate, and then we'll have a bit of a force that we can work with. There we go. That kind of solved 2 problems at once. Of course, these guys will be at a disadvantage because they will be in the Shadow Realm, but at least we've got some more kind of meat for the grinder, so to speak, right? A bunch of tier 1s to help add to those stacks. Yeah, we're not going to worry about production right now. Let's just skip all that. Ooh, I missed my wisp, but that's fine. Okay, Quora can do some stuff now. So, we do have a few units with her. This wisp is going to head down and grab the treasure. That's fantastic. And you know what? Well, we're over here. Why don't we just keep exploring down the road? Nice. There's another city. Make contact there if we can. So first things first with Quora. We've got this High Elf Protector as well who can assist us. Let's just step over and engage this battle. Right like that. We'll do it manually. Okay, we just got to remember the choking fumes is in effect. Alright, so what are we up against here? We've got a Prospector, an Engineer, and a Sun Guard. The Nymph could try maybe to seduce that Sun Guard, because again, they are very useful units to have. We want to get more experience with our Spitting Spider, try to get them up to gold medal so we can evolve. That's a high priority for us. That's then another powerful tier 3 spider that'll be along with us to help. The Rock can cruise over. Nymph can just move up. And we'll get our Protector going as well. Alright, so hoping they might come to us, but yeah, I think they're going to just hang back, which is fine. We'll just have to kind of entice them to come face us. Quora can harass them slightly. Get our melee over for the healing if needed. We can put our Rock in a good position to do some fighting. Again, the Nymph's going to come over in with the Protector. Ooh, and I forgot to move my Spitting Spider the first turn, which is unfortunate. Again, I wanted to get them in there so they can actually do some damage. Get that experience. Okay, they're blasting us. We resisted the flashbang. That's totally fine. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, it's a shame I didn't get the Spitting Spider in there more quickly. We might miss some of the opportunities here to get some experience, which is a shame. The rock can cruise down and flank the engineer. There's a good kill. Nymph can hang out. And you know what? Let's just hold where we are here. I see no reason to... Oh, nice. There's some good stuns. The Melia can just stay put, provide healing as needed. I'm going to just leave them there. Again, the goal is going to be to try to seduce the Sun Guard. Yeah, the Protector's doing a good job there, holding steady. Again, I want my Spitting Spider to get some damage in there if possible. So we'll go right up. Turn him around here. Nice. Try the Seduce. Okay, resisted, that's fine. We'll just finish him off this way. Okay, that Spitting Spider still needs a little bit more, so ideally I don't want to get the finish just yet. I'm going to just do this. They may suicide themselves on the rock, and that's fine. Again, so big mistake. The fact that I didn't move this guy up prevented me from being able to get enough experience with him, which is kind of a shame. Oh, that's great. Okay, they just sat there in defense mode. That's fine. You know what? That does also give me a chance to get a heal on here, so... the Protector's not in a great spot for it, though, unfortunately. You know what, though? The rock... Oh, never mind. The rock's tied up, so... now, I think this would get me enough experience. Let's try it. Oh, shoot, it didn't. I would have needed to get the kill. Dang it. Okay, well... There you go. Let's just get the kill then with Quora for the experience here. There it is. Man, you can see how that inflicts stun is so nasty. Just so powerful. Alright, well, the good news is we've got another battle with Wisps. We can do that one. And that'll give us the chance to then evolve our spider here. When I think I see a Sphinx Temple, that would be prime opportunity for us to clear that out, get some more research knowledge and whatnot. That could be really good for us. Okay, we'll get our Spitting Spider right up there. Blast, and there's the level up. That's what we needed. Fantastic. We can cruise right up with Quora, and we can... Well, we can't do that because it's immune to that kind of damage. Let's just kill this one off. Yep. And then... I think probably we'll just use our rock. First, though, let's get a heal on him. Yep. And then we'll charge in. Ooh, we don't do quite enough damage to get the kill. But that's fine. Phantasm Warrior can just kind of move up to help block the flank of our hero. And I knew they were going to heal. That's fine. They're going to probably just phase on us. Oh, no. Going after our rock. That's fine. There's that stun, though. Thankfully, we killed them before it mattered. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we've got an Elder Spitting Spider. Let's take a look at that. Quite a powerful Tier 3 unit. It's got greater webbing touch, acid spit, inflicts severely poisoned, improved wall climbing. Very cool. 100% blight protection, that's always good. Yeah, so really solid. Very nice to have a good spider there. Let's see what it gets as it levels up. Can inflict weakened on elite rank. That's going to be really good combined with the acid spit damage and the blight damage from melee strikes. So pretty solid spider. Very happy to have it. How close are we with this one? 3 more turns. Okay, that's fine. Level up, though, for Quora. That's really good. We could grab Steel Enchantment for farming experience. Phase and Floating would both be good, I think. You know what? We could grab both of those. Let's do that. We'll grab Floating. And we'll grab Phase. It just really helps her mobility. So I'm thinking we go for the Sphinx Temple and for the Heart of the Glades. I thought this was Heart of the Tropics. My bad. That's Heart of the Glades. We do have ourselves a Spirit Elemental. That's a bit of a tough customer, but we should be able to handle it without too much difficulty, I think. Meanwhile, we can use this guy to do some scouting for us. We can go this direction and just see what's over there. So I'm thinking we clear out these couple of structures, then we turn around, come on back, grab the haste berries, cruise across the bridge, and start clearing stuff out on this side, including this ancient ruin here. Want to make contact with this city as well. It might be a human one. I'm not 100% sure. See how strong they are, and maybe we can acquire another vassal. Worst case, we'll take it by force if needed. All right, so, ooh, there's a dungeon there too. That would be great to eventually clear out. So let's head over. We want to get ourselves over this way. Ancient Ruins already cleared out, so we're just going to keep cruising. Yeah, dungeon's probably a little bit above our pay grade at the moment, but hopefully fairly soon we'll be strong enough for that. Forbidden Sanctum, like I said, probably just a touch too strong at the moment. I just don't think it's worth the risk. So instead, let's maybe head over this direction. I mean, I think the only problem is I think Caradon's kind of done a lot of clearing of things over on this side. So I'm a little worried that I might not have as many things to, like, investigate and clear out. You know what? And here's a good opportunity. Let's use our Wisp to see if we can shed a bit of light on kind of what's going on over here. So, yeah, there you can see Caradon's got... Oh, Caradon himself is right here. So, yeah, he's pretty powerful. He's got a decent amount of units. He's got a good hero stack with some fairly powerful units there. So let's see. Again, you know, do we want to try this Forbidden Sanctum? I mean, we've got a really powerful Tier 2 cavalry. We've got a really powerful Tier 3 monster now. I mean, I suppose we could go and just see what's there. I think we have the open borders, so we should be able to just cruise in. Ooh, oh man, there's a Dread Reaper. Oh boy. The rest of this I'm not scared of, but that Dread Reaper, yikes, that's a scary, scary unit to fight. Plus, we're going to have the effect of Mass Curse going on. Let's take a look. So, the big thing there, 60% physical, 100% blight, 60% frost protection. So it's going to really be fire and spirit that you want to do to it. The other thing, when it dies, it will do a void implosion, which is not good. The scariest part of this guy is he's got Invoke Death and Life Drain. So really, really nasty customer. The Ignoculus does have that Searing Gaze, though, which does a lot of fire damage. War Elephant just does a bunch of physical. The Chieftain, though, does have Fire Plague. Oh, but you can't do it on undead units, that's right. Oil Bolts, though. Oil Impact. You could hit him with Oil Impact, and then it's got even more fire weakness. We also have Fireballs, right? Don't forget about that. Quora does have some Fireballs to use, so we could certainly do that. Let me just see how expensive those are to use in combat real quick. So if we open our spell book, so they're 10, so it's going to cost 20 because the hero isn't present. So we'd have 1. 12 fire damage. I mean, that's not going to, you know, be a game changer, but, you know, it could certainly help. And then we've got our acid darts, which at least do fire, but immune to the blight, or I think immune to the blight damage. Shock bolts might be a better choice for us. You know, this is one of those battles where it's like kind of risk reward, right? Like, I don't want to lose my stack. I don't want to lose my best units, but it could be so incredibly powerful if we clear this out. We're also going to give our you know, hopefully our ally the extra benefit of access to the Forbidden Sanctum rewards out of this city. So, oh, this is going to kill me. Let's do it. Oh, I don't want to do it, but we're going to do it. This is probably a mistake. Yeah, so, okay, this big boy is going to be the thing we are the most afraid of. The other tricky part is that most of these units, I think, will revive upon death. Maybe that's just the Lost Soul, though. Let me check the Ghost. Oh, that's great. Okay, they don't come back after you kill them. It's just the Lost Soul that has Undying. I don't think the Dread Reaper has that. No, and it doesn't because it explodes when it dies. That's right. The other big thing is I don't want my hero getting hit by that nasty spell. I also forgot we've got spell casting with our hero, so I'm just going to pull my hero back. We have our quick dash, which is what we're going to use for healing. We got Rain of Poison Blades. Unfortunately, this one's less useful in this fight just because the enemy is largely immune to poison. So I think maybe what we'll do instead, let's just see what's the range on this big guy. All right, well, he's going to come in there. So let's just kind of try and position ourselves such that we are a little more ready for it. We'll move our War Elephant over. We're going to buy a little bit of time here. Ooh, Whale of Despair. That's not fun. Oh, okay, we resisted it. Thank goodness. The biggest problem there, though, is it really hurt our health, right? It weakened us by a ton. So now we have way less health. But the good news is now we can use our blasting here. We can do some heavy damage. Let's throw a fireball while we can. Oh, that really doesn't do as much as I would like it to. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, I forgot to use our rally. Might as well do that. Banshee, we can... Ooh, Embrace Fire. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. It's going to help against the undead, right? Hit him once. Extra strike. Sure, why not? Again, though, the big thing is this Dread Reaper absolutely must die. So we've got to hit him with everything we've got, I think. Let's see if we can focus on him. We're going to step one closer. Give him the business. There we go. Our Ignoculus, again, we do want to try and get rid of this guy. I'm going to just try and kill the Banshee with our Guardsman. Okay, that's good. We're in bad shape. I mean, if we lose the Guardsman, it's kind of whatever. The Ignoculus can go here. Hit him for some... Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's do that. Nice. Searing Gaze. We'll throw a fireball. There it is. And then we can charge in there for some damage. We may end up losing our elephant if we do that, though. Commoner... What kind of damage would our Commoner do? Really not much, eh? Yeah, that's too bad. Now, hang on. Can we flank this guy? Does he have total awareness? Doesn't look like he does. He's got true sight. Don't see it. Okay, so you know what? Let's get in behind him then. Like this. Nice. Okay. Ooh, we're panicked, though. That's not good. What kind of damage do we do here? Eh. Not great either. What is our... Okay, well, hang on. If we go up here... There we go. We can hit him for some good damage that way. Oh, and our hero can still move. I totally forgot. All right. Well, what kind of damage do we do with our shock bolts? Oh, yeah, we can get the kill this way. Let's do it. It's going to mess up our elephant, unfortunately. But, again, if we lose the War Elephant, it is what it is. I think it's worth clearing this thing out. Also, he's going to run back this way, so I think we'll be fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the price we pay. We lost our War Elephant. But, you know what? Like I said, I'm still happy with the where we're at here. So we're going to try for a charm. Nice. Okay, we've got that spider baby now. That's going to help a lot. The Ignoculus being webbed is really unfortunate. The Guardsman being in rough shape is not good either. So, Commoner may have to get up there and do some fighting. Let's see, the Chieftain here. Just seeing what would be best. So this Ghost is not in defense mode, so I think I'd rather try and hit this one. Very good. Now, can we maybe get the kill up here? Now we'd be close. If we don't get the kill, we're gonna die, though. That's the only problem. As in, this Guardsman will die. Okay, well, let's even our odds a little bit. There we go. And now we're gonna get the kill. We will still most likely lose the Guardsman. But... Yep, there it is. Ooh, man, that Exploit Despair is gross. That really hurts. Okay, there we go. Well, we lost 2 units, but we gained a new spider baby at the very least. This Ignoculus getting webbed kind of made it harder as well, obviously. I think that Lost Soul is the only thing left, so make this happen here. We'll get a good flank shot. Get some experience with the spider babies. We could also use our hero. I'm inclined to use the hero, frankly. Let's go over here. There it is. All right, well, costly battle, but let's see. Hopefully we get good stuff out of it. Again, losing that war elephant was really unpleasant. At least we got the spider baby, though. Oh, wow. Domain of Corruption. Target friendly city and units stationed within that city's domain, now like blighted terrain. Machine undead and creatures of magical origin are not affected. That's pretty cool. And hey, you know what? Extra casting points, a ton of mana. We could just sell it for gold, but we've got a lot of gold, so I'm going to take it. And, I mean, hey, that was pretty good. And again, we've got our peace declaration with Caradon, so we should be okay there. You know what? I see a Sphinx Temple down here. Maybe we go that way. See if we can just cruise on through his city here. Hopefully it doesn't piss him off or anything. I think it's fine. We'll move the spider baby to join in next turn as well, and then we can grab the haste berries. Yeah, that's good. Next turn, that's what we'll do. Over here, let's grab the gold. Amazing. This one, they want us to sign a agreement to have even a peace treaty, which is kind of unpleasant. Don't want to spend the gold on that, really. Especially since I know I'm going to have to bring a bunch of vassals in here very shortly. Let's just jump back to the mountains here. And then we'll try and explore over that way. Down on this side, let's go over here. Just see what we keep exploring, see what we find. Oh, nice. Naga. Okay. Negotiate. Heck yeah. Peace treaty and open borders. Absolutely. That also gives me a chance to keep exploring down through their domain without any trouble. Okay. And I do want them to tell me when they're ready to talk so we can perhaps get another vassal out of the deal. Ooh, over here we've got another treasure chest. I mean, we are just rolling in cashola. This is fantastic. Okay, great. This little guy's going to head through here. All right, very nice. So we are underground. We can go start tunneling, I guess. Get some gold that way. Now it's going to be unit production. We got this guy. Mana crystals. Nothing really over here of interest that I can see. I think that's pretty much it for movement. We can check out some of these joint offers here. Like down here would be pretty cool. Getting a merfolk dwelling going. I'm a little concerned because I don't know what's around here. And I know that Brock Goldran is right over here. Again, most likely going to end up having to fight him. So probably best to leave this as much as I hate to do that. Because this could be so powerful. I mean, look at that. We've got Raging Maelstrom to have more production. We've got 2... Oh, my God. We've got 2 Raging Maelstroms. If we clear those, that would give us 30 extra production combined there. That's insane. Oh, and if we could only expand the domain one, we could get a Magma Forge for additional production. We'd also get some more happiness, too. Like, this is a really nice dwelling. It'd be great to try and get control of it. Start, imagine we could get production of Lord of the Deep going eventually. Holy. That could be so powerful. My only concern is just we don't have any ability to defend it right now. That's the biggest problem. I don't think we know where Brock Goldran's throne is. It's presumably somewhere over here, but... I mean, we could gamble. We could just clear... Oh, but we've got this too over here. Yeah, you know what? As much as I hate to do it, we're going to just hold off on absorbing it because we can't take that risk given what's there. This one I want to bring in real bad. We've got good structures here like the Ancient Ruin, the Florrock Quarry. trading post, all in the nearby vicinity. We just have to clear this darn thing out. Now, this is where I was thinking maybe this army could help me with that. I'm thinking maybe Karzan can do that if we kind of loop around. We clear this out, go into the water, maybe clear out some stuff, head over. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe that's what we do. We just wait another turn or two, and then we can absorb this. You know what? Let's just do it. This is a bit of a risk, but I think it's fine. We can even move one or two of these guys could break off and help guard the city. And hey, let's just make a commoner to help with the city defense. And then we can start developing the city more. Okay. Up here, I don't really want to spend a bunch of money on this city right now. The Elasser, on the other hand, though, we've been working on developing. Let's just see what we already have. We've got that Warrior Enclave. And we also have the Observatory going, which is great for us here. So we're at 81 production. It's going to be 9 turns till the city grows again. So maybe what we go for here instead is something like... Oh, man, the Hall of Trials. That would give us... options. We could get the Yakan Jin with Produce Apprentice. I'm assuming that's different from the Jin that I gained access to via the racial upgrade. Florok Citadel, that would improve our machines that we're able to make there. Although, really, we're not going to be making many machines. Siege Workshop getting us that extra production. Really not as helpful until this gets to 100, so probably not as keen on that right this second. The Shrine, though, we could try and go for the Temple, so maybe we'll do that. Let's get that Shrine built. Up here. So, Builder's Hall is never a bad choice when a city's tiny like this, trying to, you know, get that production boost. Definitely don't hate it. Like I said, I don't want to spend a bunch of gold on it, but I think that's the only other production choice right now. So, you know what? Let's do it. This is great, though. We've got plenty of gold to work with. We're going to end it there. Let's just see kind of how this looks. I think we're going to be in good shape. Do have a joint offer from Maldora. I haven't really considered this one too much. Again, I still don't know exactly what's all around this city. I don't see any obvious spawning structures, but there could be one down here that I'm not aware of. There's one over here. I think that's probably too far away to threaten the city. So I think we'll hold off. We'll end it there. So let's see what comes up next here. I'm curious what that gift is going to do. Hopefully that improves our relationship with Caradon. I'm also hopeful he doesn't decide to try and turn on me here and kill off my units. I don't think he's going to do that. So we've got that peace treaty already, so... Yeah, I mean, he's sending units away, so... Gonna clear out this watchtower, maybe. Nice, he accepted the proposal. He did something here. He cast a spell. Oh, he might have summoned a cherub there, I think, maybe. So let's see if that improved our relationship. We'll check the diplomacy tab. I think we were at 550 in our relationship rating or whatever. So we'll see if that's changed. Brock is doing his thing right now. Like I said, I suspect he's going to be a tough customer, so... Alright. Ooh, a proposal from Brock Goldran. Would you be interested in our offer? He wants a peace treaty. Well, isn't that interesting? I would have never guessed he would have done that, given that he's evil. not interested in that. I'm going to decline. I'm working with Caradon. That's who I'm trying to get going right now. So let's see. Show proposal. Gave him 50 mana. Race governance has increased with Shadow Elves. That's cool. Shadow Elf cities and units no longer dislike Blighted or Subterranean. That's a big deal. Let's go for that. Ooh, Gaven Crest is giving us something. I will take the gold. Met the town of Fengal. Let us open our borders and sign a peace treaty. They want us to pay them to do that. You know what? It's a fairly reasonably sized city. Sure, I got lots of gold. I might as well spend some of it. Okay, Nurem has been purged. It's a tiny little outpost now. So we can keep developing it. It does already have a builder's hall and a barracks, which is kind of neat. Okay. Ooh, and you know what I forgot to say? When you're ready... Yeah, let me know when you're ready to talk. That's good. Ooh, we've got a... Oh, nice. Our Draconian vassal in the Shadow Realm is able to join if we were so inclined. Problem is we've got spawning structures nearby, so... Again, the answer is going to be no for now. Let's jump back to the surface. Nice. Nomads are very happy. That's because we've been migrating a lot of cities over to them. Makes sense. Nomad Commoner's done. We can park him there. Let's send a spearman over to the village just to assist with guarding it as well. Meanwhile, these guys can just continue their quest to the Shadow Realm. I'm going to skip a lot of these production choices. Let's do the exploration and then maybe call it an episode, I think. So, I'm guessing there's nothing in this corner, but we'll check just in case. Yeah, so that's going to about do it there. Quora can... Oh, yeah, Oh, you know what? At last turn, I forgot with Quora, we were going to actually fight this battle. Oh, well, we can do it this turn and then go up, clear this, and then clear this. So, that'll be just fine there. Let's do the exploring with this guy, see what we find. Uh-oh. Zombies. Well, you know what? We can embark to avoid them. Because I don't think they're able to embark, so we should be fine. Just going to do our scouts here, because they're what I want to work with right now. We'll go over here. Yeah, this is a very pleasant little area over here. It seems kind of untouched. So lots of opportunities for us to perhaps obtain some vassals and get kind of a nice little foothold in an area. We're going to clear out this ancient ruin, that's for sure. So you know what? Yeah, I think this is a great place to end the episode. We've kind of got ourselves in a good position. A little bit more scouting for us here. Just go see what's down this way. Oh, there is a city over here, it looks like. Okay, try and make contact. Might be undead, I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna head this way. Check out what's down there. Meanwhile, over here, we're just gonna keep doing our thing. Bit by bit. There's another city over there to make contact with. Okay, we're back now at where the Naga dwelling is, so we're just going to keep cruising. There we go. It is very nice having all of these wisps to give us all this extra scouting potential. It's making a big difference just in terms of, you know, map awareness and also resource gathering. It really helps. So we'll group up here. We'll grab the haste berries. I think that's going to be the big goal here. Yep. And then we've got our Ignoculus, and then we've still got... We're going to have to replace something in this squad. I'm thinking when we get our next fantastic creature, we'll probably give it to the rogue. Now, I think we'll have to cross the mountains here, so let's just do that. Ooh, there we go. There's some spiders to fight. And again, this ancient ruin is unexplored, so we'll go there with our Theocrat. But let's zoom out, look at the map here. So yeah, we've done a pretty good job, and we don't really know what's down here. A lot of the underground and a good part of the Shadow Realm is still unexplored, but overall, things are looking pretty solid. So we're going to call this one episode 9. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.